Hey guys, it's IlonkaSims here, and I am back with another renovation. So, I decided to go play The Sims for a bit. I hadn't played the game itself in such a long time. I figured it was about time I did. And I figured that since I hadn't played in San Myshuno yet, I should make my Sims live in San Myshuno, because that makes sense, right? Only then I realized that the karaoke bars in Semi Shino, which I feel are a very important part of Semi Shino, were really boring, and I didn't like them. Um, Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I figured I'd go and update one, get it to be, I don't know, nicer in my opinion. You can see me changing out some windows. You can see me putting in a staircase, because we do actually use the second level that this build has, because I don't know why the Sims didn't use it initially, because that's a really weird thing to do, but I really like having the second story, because that means there's more for your Sims to do. So there's the second story. We put in another garage door. That's already painted. I considered putting in one that wasn't painted yet, so your Sims could paint it themselves if they wanted to, but I didn't. I don't know. I just liked the idea of having something that was already painted, so that I had like a color scheme to work with. I also changed some of these walls to white. I figured that maybe the interior walls, I'll put in later, so they can be white instead of brick, just to break it up a little bit. And we'll change the flooring in a bit too, using these lights from the Get to Work pack, which are really good for this particular build, I think. Like it really fits the vibe of this building. But I'm guessing the Sims didn't use it because it was from another pack. But I don't have that problem, so I'm just gonna use it. And yeah, using the colors from the garage door that is painted, as I said, and going with those colors for the inside. Looking around for some different signs here. So there's one here with some records on it. Oh, I think it had records on it. So I put that in. Looking at all the different signs, that most of them don't really work too well. So I ended up going with the same sign that was on there already, only putting it in red to match the other sign that we have, with these notes on it at the end, because it kind of, I felt like it needed something more there. Putting in a little carpet over there, which I think is pretty cute. A painting that has slightly better colors, even though it's more or less the same painting. And then we put in a bar here, and yeah, I don't change too much. There's nothing in here that's like, oh my god, really. I initially wanted to put in two bars, but at the same time also wanted there to be some seating that wasn't a bar, and the bar, having two bars like that, just took up so much space. So I changed it. It's just the one bar, and then I added some of these couches with tables that came with the dine out pack, because they fit in this kind of atmosphere, I think, in my opinion. Putting in some chairs there. I really like those chairs. I paused for a moment. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably doing something. And I wanted to put something in between there. I just couldn't figure out what yet. So then I remembered that at some point in the one build, I did this where we had these, I don't know, wall decorations, like steel beams. And then I put like a window in there. Only I didn't like the window, so I put in some mirrors. But I really like that idea, so I figured I'd stick with it for this build as well, because it fits the style again. And I'm putting in a sink and a bin over at the bar as well, because reasons, I suppose. I don't know. And a plant. I think plants are just really important in furnishing a build. It does something. I'm also stuttering today, and I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, just trying to figure out some ways to make this look more decorated than it was. Putting in this little cat painting, which is my absolute favorite painting in The Sims. If I could get that in real life, I would. Without a doubt, I would. I'm putting one of the big industrial lights upstairs as well. And I'm getting really annoyed with this. I don't know if other people have noticed, but I've noticed that light doesn't seem to want to transfer between levels anymore. So we have this light up on the second level, and there's no flooring underneath it, but the light just doesn't come downstairs, and it's really annoying. But yeah, we put a dance floor in front of the karaoke machine, and then we put in one of these bubble blowers. I think that's what they're supposed to be called. I don't know, but those are fun, I guess. I don't know. I've had my Sims use them at some of the festivals, but they're really weird. Um, but yeah, I figured that was fun. Putting in a painting and again using that kind of four color scheme. I didn't put in the second one downstairs I had initially because it was just too much. We put in a jukebox instead. And then I wanted to put some seats here, but I couldn't figure out which ones. You'll see me play around with it for a bit. I don't know. I wanted it to match kind of with the painting that I put in, right? But I couldn't get the right colors, and it's really frustrating. And it's moments like this that I really miss having created style. It was very helpful sometimes. Just putting some curtains over here over these archways. Like I assume you have these two smaller rooms downstairs for like a karaoke thing if you want something more private. But I figured, you know what, we should have a bigger one up here as well that you can like rent off or something. I don't know. Use your imagination. I think that's an important thing in The Sims. But yeah, I just kind of decided that we should have something, I don't know, something bigger there that you could use for your Sims in case you have like a party here. I mean, I assume that if you do have a party here, your Sims are gonna still walk around everywhere, but I don't know. I just wanted to do something different. Just doing these bathrooms real quick. The bathrooms before were like really small and but we've got new bathrooms. It's okay, I think. I like the new bathrooms, but that counts for something, I hope. They're really simple. They're the same as every other bathroom I've ever built in The Sims 4, I think. But yeah, it works. Putting some of these really funky candles up there, and these seats that I don't know, they kind of worked in my opinion. Putting in this light, putting in this little wall light thingy as well. A carpet, I cannot remember which color I put it in. Do I leave it this color? I think I leave it in that color. And then I was trying to figure out something that I could put in this corner. So I ended up putting in a keyboard. I haven't tested whether it works, which I probably should have done, but I forgot. So I haven't tested it, but I think it should work. And I figured that was like the best thing I could put in there. And then we just put some more seats over there. We have the dance floor, we have the karaoke machine, some seats. Have a party in there. I think that's what your Sims will have to do. And then I'm going around putting some of these lights from Get Together around the place as well, because I figured that would be really nice for like a karaoke bar, if it's like semi-fancy, maybe. I don't know. And then we have these two smaller kind of karaoke rooms that you have for private karaoke, if that's a thing. I mean, that sounds like a really weird thing, private karaoke, but I think it is actually a thing. But yeah, just putting some of these couches together from the fitness pack. I think they came with the fitness pack. I'm not entirely certain. And then just finding some paintings and stuff to put on these very, very colorful walls. I'm not sure how I feel about these walls, and I kind of wanted to change them, but at the same time I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, this is not a really fancy place, so let's just not make it too fancy, let's just keep it fairly simple and just kind of, because it works for this build, I think. I don't think it's a bad thing. Putting a painting up there, and I don't know if you'd noticed, but I did put like a spray paint thingy on the wall upstairs, so in case your Sims are feeling very artistic while at the karaoke bar, they can go do that. I don't know, it's a thing they can go do. I wanted to change these tables because I really didn't like the tables. Moving some of this stuff around, making sure that your Sims will be able to enjoy the view over the water. Putting in some of these fairy lights, putting in a little bit of a cover over there so that your Sims can sit outside even if it's raining, even though there's no seasons. Although when I'm recording this, it's the day that like we should be getting an announcement, so maybe hype for a new pack that will be fun. I'm hoping that like there's going to be a new expansion pack and it's going to be awesome, but I'm afraid to get my hopes up. At this point, all I can say is I hope The Sims doesn't embarrass itself, like the team doesn't embarrass itself like they did last 2 years ago at Gamescom, because that was not pretty. But yeah, it should be fine. I think it will be a nice pack, hopefully. But yeah, this is it. We're here in the screenshots. As always, if you want to download this, there will be a link down in the description that will take you to the gallery. Let me know if you want to see any other builds renovated. Even if it's one of your builds, just drop me a link to the gallery and I can definitely do that. But that's it, so I will talk to you next time. Bye guys!